So for this camp, in any given day, Ryan wakes up and he runs like Forrest Gump. And he doesn't have to, but he does.
I've been ran without a t-shirt, and I don't know how long. I forgot how easy it was without a sauna suit.
8 miles before the world even wakes up. Some days it's more, but it's never less.
I start off my day with running because it helps me with my mentality and just helps me think about things. It's really good for my mental health as well. I need to cut weight, so running is the best form of cutting weight for me.
How many miles was that, Ryan?
8 miles, baby.
You know what sort of pace you got?
No.
But it was fast.
But it was damn fast.
How you feel?
Amazing.
They say greatness lives inside everyone. But only those who've truly touched it know the truth. It isn't discovered, it's earned. Earned through discipline, through repetition, through showing up every single day. No excuses. Some fighters train to improve. Ryan Garcia trains like a man trying to reclaim something that was taken from him. And that kind of urgency hits different. After the loss to Raleigh, the criticism wasn't just background noise, that IT was personal, that IT followed him into the gym.
All right, Rhino. Thanks, ready for the cake, my brother.
Thank you.
Very welcome. Discipline is everything. Ryan's super disciplined. One day he says, hey, you gotta cut down on this, cut down on that. It goes down to him and how he's gonna cut his weight and how he's feeling.
Food is damn good. Carlos makes some good food. Weight's coming off, my body's performing well, and we're all doing a great job collaborating together to get the best result possible.
For dinner tonight, we got some real nice beef tenderloin, aka fillets. Right, got a little mashed potatoes. We got our mushroom mix right here. We're gonna saute them with a little butter. We got our broccoli all blanched off. Ready to fry everything. You have all the elements that he needs to be a top athlete.
I just monitor my eating, keep assessing myself every time I take a bite, see if it worked, if it was enough, if it wasn't enough, and then make adjustments. You gotta evaluate yourself and master yourself, because nobody's gonna know your body better than you.
You can feel the shift in camp. Now.no distractions. No outside noise.no drifting through rounds. Just sweat. And Henry Garcia watching every move like a human lie detector. Training with your father hits different, that there's no yes man in that corner, that if Ryan cuts a round short, Henry sees it, that if his focus slips, Henry calls it out, that if he fades for even a second, Henry feels it. This isn't about comfort anymore, that it's about accountability.
I'm training Sean, and with Ryan, of course, I'm the assistant trainer, co-trainer. But, you know, again, I'm their dad, so it doesn't matter. I mean, you know.
The vibes are amazing, baby.
For Ryan, the truth is it doesn't matter because he's too disciplined to let the weight or the next day weigh in be a problem for him.
You think it's just a working out thing, but it's more of a mental battle. And Ryan's so accustomed to it at this point that I truly don't believe it's going to affect him in any way. He just has a mission and he knows what he needs to accomplish.
It's pretty much the same process, getting down to 140 and then understanding when you got to make that final cut. You don't want to do it too early because it's tough living in dehydration. That's why you have to pay attention to every moment, how much water intake, just so you can balance and make things a little bit more easier for yourself.
That kind of pressure changes a man. After the Devin Haney fight, something shifted. Not an explosion, not a breakdown, more like someone hit reset. This version feels closer to the hungry kid who used to throw that left hook like it had a debt to collect. But here's the difference. He's calmer now, still fast, still flashy, but no wasted motion. The movements aren't rushed. The punches aren't forced. It's controlled fire.
You've been with me too long.
Too long, baby. Right now, we're about 3 weeks away, so we're getting ready to hit our peak phase, all the explosive work. We've been doing it 6 years now. So when he comes in, I see immediately where he's at, and that's how we break our workout out for that day.
Pain is, you can't do anything about it. You just have to accept it. The best move you could do is to keep going. If you're gonna stop during the workout, don't work out. Just wait for tomorrow. If your body needs that much rest, then get your ass home and sleep.
Everybody always wants to cut 5 to 10 pounds the last week of the fight, but during that week, you lose your strength. We ain't losing no strength. We doing this the right way. He's eating right. He has the nutrition on point. We're doing the strength and conditioning on point. We're way ahead of schedule. We're ready to fight right now if we needed to, and we still got 3 weeks left. That's the crazy part. Keeping the focus, we're keeping it strong, we're keeping it powerful, we're keeping it explosive. Man, we're just excited for this fight.
The energy in camp isn't watch me. It's trust me. And against Mario Barrios, that shift matters. Because Barrios isn't a highlight waiting to happen, that he's a puzzle, that a problem that demands patience and precision. Ryan understands what's at stake. Point one more slip, and the narrative turns brutal. So now, it's discipline over drama. Less tweeting, more rounds. Maybe the old Ryan is back, but this version feels different, sharper, quieter, and done playing around.
This is where the hard work is done, so I don't mind it. Man, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Just know, like Muhammad Ali said, you know, you hate training, but you suffer so you can live the rest of your life as a champ. So that's why I think every time when I'm tired or anything, I'm just like, let's suffer, come on. Oh, it's good pain. Makes you grow. But I don't really get tired though.
If Ryan's camp carries the energy of redemption, then across town it carries calculation. Almost with a smirk, Mario Barrios isn't training for a storyline, but he's constructing a trap. Piece by piece, no dramatic speeches, no emotional reunions. Just the steady thud of gloves against the heavy bag. Relentless, measured, intentional. And Joe Goosen stands there watching, not cheering, not hyping, just analyzing. Because he understands exactly what makes Ryan dangerous. And he knows exactly where the openings appear. This isn't about proving anyone wrong, that it's about being ready when the moment cracks. Back in Mario's world, the gym is quieter. But don't confuse quiet with comfort. There's no chaos here, no cameras. Just work. Today is strength and conditioning. Coach Tony Brady runs the session, a veteran with 2 decades in the game, bringing another layer of experience to Team Barrios. Every drill has a purpose. Every rep has intent, no noise, no drama. Just preparation.
This workout's gonna suck today. It usually always does, but I mean, you know, it's the work that's necessary for this fight. I mean, I'm thankful, you know, for Tony Brady, but at the same time, I hate seeing him in here.
Joe Goosen, once part of Ryan's blueprint, now drawing up plans for the other side. But that's not petty, that's chess with history. Mario Barrios has already walked through fire. Gervonta Davis tested his chin. Manny Pacquiao tested his patience. You don't go through nights like that and come out fragile. You come out sharpened, measured, calibrated. Barrios may not move with a massive promotional machine behind him, but experience sits firmly in his corner.
Mario, he's the type of kid that you enjoy coming to the gym for. He understands the importance of coming out and doing a full camp to give himself an opportunity to get in great shape and also to be able to work on some things. He'll make contact with the girls, okay? That's a tribute to his dedication and desire. It's gonna be hard to count on his speed. It's a game plan, simple to win.
He's not the fastest guy in the room, not the flashiest, but he's durable. The kind of durability that ruins plans. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Barrios doesn't need to be spectacular. He just needs to be steady, that if Ryan wants rhythm. Barrios brings turbulence, that if Ryan wants space. Barrios crowds the lease. This camp isn't about noise. It's about memory, and Goosen remembers everything.
I go with my fighter, I look to win, and I predict victory.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes come June 26th to make sure that he isn't successful. It doesn't matter who you are, you know, I'm not giving up this belt.
And that's where it gets messy. Tim Desert Storm Bradley jumps in, pacing like he's already in the ring at home, saying, "I sent a knockout." And I'm sitting there like, okay, Tim, say it with your chest. Then he drops the real talk. Joe Goosen knows Ryan's Achilles heel. Now I'm paying attention, because that's inside baseball. Bradley's basically saying Goosen's holding the cheat codes, and I can't argue. But then he flips it, starts dissecting Ryan like a mechanic who's tired of pretending the engine isn't rattling. Calls him average without the speed, without the left hook, if that's spicy. But let's be honest, there's truth sprinkled in there. The upright stance, chin high like it's sightseeing. The jab that drifts too low. We've all seen it.
Mario Barrios can fight a little bit, fight off the back foot a little bit. You know, he can do a little bit of everything. Counter punch, you know, slip counters, blocking shoots, catching shoots. Like he got a bag. He does. He's average in every single department. Got a really good jab, a hell of a right hand, man. That right hand is gonna be money for him in this fight. I would also say the left hook, to be honest with you. I think one of the most ironic things about Ryan Garcia is you never want to hook with a hook.
Tim's pointing out that Barrios' right hand could be money, and that's a fact. Especially if Ryan keeps striking poses after combinations like he did in that viral bag clip. But here's where I push back just a bit. Saying Ryan's only special because of speed and power is like saying a Ferrari is only special because it's fast. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Still, Bradley's right about one thing. If Ryan can't handle a gritty, solid, well-schooled guy like Mario Barrios, all the social media shine in the world won't save the narrative. And when Tim says this doesn't go the distance, I feel that too, not because it has to be chaos, but because both guys have habits that get punished. Barrios swells. Ryan leaves doors open. That's combustion waiting for a spark. Bradley's not hyping height. He's daring Ryan to prove he's more than flash. And honestly, that tension is exactly what makes this fight volatile.
Barrios does have some pop on his shots, and he has some counter-punching ability where I think he can hurt Ryan Garcia. Do I see this fight going a distance? I don't think this fight's going to go to distance. I think there's going to be a knockout in this fight. It's either going to be Ryan Garcia catching him as he's coming in, or vice versa. You're going to have Barrios catching Ryan Garcia as he comes in, or even if he exits.
And just when Bradley's knockout radar starts beeping, Wade Plemons slides in with that calm but cutting energy. All right, let's actually look at this. I love it. Wade isn't yelling, he's dissecting. The moment he calls this face-off respectful but charged, I'm nodding. You can feel Ryan trying to balance confidence without spiraling into chaos. Wade points out the role he lost was embarrassing. And yeah, that word stings, but sometimes sting is exactly what sparks urgency. Then he flips it and quietly reminds us, Barrios isn't exactly riding a victory parade either. 2 draws, including one against a late 40s Monty Pacquiao. That's not dominance, that's survival. And when Wade says this isn't a foregone conclusion, that's where it gets really interesting. Fans keep acting like someone's resume is bulletproof. It's not. Ryan's Haney win reversed. Tank loss clear. Biggest clean win? Luke Campbell. Barrios has big names too, but the results are mixed.
Firing back and finds a way to, make sure the gap ain't too far out. So
this is what pissed me off about Gervonta Davis. I was just thinking about this. Gervonta Davis has beaten Ryan Garcia, he's beaten Mario Barrios, and he's beaten Rolly Romero. And the dude can't keep his act together long enough to become an all-time great or one of the greats of this generation in the sport. I think the dude is so skilled, but he's such a up, dude.
He's one of those guys that's going to come to fight, and we're going to have a great one on our hands. So he just seemed like the right person.
To a Conor Ben fight, you got to get through this one. And for Mario Barrios, he's had, the resume is phenomenal. Only problem is he doesn't win a lot of the biggest fights of his career, right? He loses to Gervonta, loses to Keith Thurman, draw with Abel Ramos, draw with Manny Pacquiao. Barrios needs that signature win in his career. He has the Ugas win, that's a big one, but Ryan Garcia would take him over the hump. And again, you could say that he and him being the champion, unifications are out there. Rolly Romero is there. Again, Devin Haney at 147. You have potentially a Conor Ben fight for the WBC belt. He can continue to put himself in position for massive